They'll stay on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down. They'll come up here. First and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone at the 21. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Ready, set.
They'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covers very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll throw out of the gun. Moving to his left. And hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm.
The Eagles offense ready to take over for their second possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's first and 10. Start on the ground. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Throwing now on first and 10. Quickly to the outside, ends complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Second and 6 at the 37.
It is second and 6. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Back to the air one more time. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagles. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run.
The ball carried by number 28. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Rolling to the left. Now he takes off. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his left. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete, and they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Philadelphia.
First down, Philadelphia.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
At the 4-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Throwing now from the gun to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
Right back to him on first down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down. They try to pick this one up on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. They'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They still have all 3 timeouts. So here we go with 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
They'll stick to the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. On the move left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They're going to walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
The Eagles game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since Week 1.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 71 yards.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. That's going to be caught downfield by Anderson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Back to throw. Mason. Over the middle, complete. It's Lopez. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints 20.
Looking to throw. Mason. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lopez. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He finds his man. Complete. It's Peterson. So nothing doing there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Saints 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. So they get their tight end. Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. McLeod. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. McLeod. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Up the middle they go. McLeod. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 3rd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, Mason. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly.
The interception on his 7th throw of the ball game, but prior to that, he was a perfect 6 of 6. So now he starts this drive 6 of 7, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Lopez. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
On the jump.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Now a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Mason. That is caught by Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. McLeod trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Mason. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mason. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trip. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 8 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Mason. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work? Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is put a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down to the play.
And And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
First and 10.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now again, right side. Fair. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. And out now come the Eagles. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that.
And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell?
Folks at home can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys not doing too hot. Losers of 7 of their last 9. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fighting his way through contact. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds.
That's good.
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
First and 10.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. So all zeros at the half. Time for our halftime report. Here's our buddy Scott Hanson.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hanson in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from zero again, so you just have one half to play instead of two. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still first down.
Up the middle they go. McLeod trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He was brought down at the 20.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll keep it on the ground. McLeod. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They're not to throw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Fourth down.
Okay, ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. And now with 6 seconds left in overtime, they're going to take a timeout. Second and 6. Back to throw. Mason. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys knocked out the 3 seed a week ago and looking to keep things rolling here in the divisional round. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Mason. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Mason. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Back to throw. Mason. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That was going to let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Mason. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going.
Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mason. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Out left to Anderson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McLeod. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Mason. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touch. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot. Maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Mason. Nope. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the... Out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Trevino. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our look around. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Operating from the gun, Mason. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And this is a guy who's been here enough. He can't use, hey, I'm a rookie as an excuse. He's been around.
He sat in the meetings. He's played the games. The coaching.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Byer. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Mason. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. McLeod will get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He finds Lynch. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another Eagles first down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Mason. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
Let's go now.
first down. McLeod. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Nike 18.
They'll keep it on the ground. McLeod. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd and 11. He finds his man complete. That's Lopez. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. 3rd and 8. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, McLeod. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
A Super Bowl.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware.
Going now on first down. Connecting on the slant. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line, second down. Looking in the air here. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Eagles and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here.
Hold it ready. Let's go. Take off.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt onto that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 5.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's cut for the first. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They're throwing it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 37-yard line.
They work against the blitz. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Eagles first down.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Go.
They'll throw it here on first. Called in left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first time out. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. And he's got it. It's in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Rolling left, buying some time. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down.
Eagles ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So we thought he was beat deep and was going to give up the catch anyway. The interference call did indeed come out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. It's on the in route. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Philadelphia's going to spend its 2nd timeout. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. Again, he's got room. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. One play in and they are already close to midfield. First down and they go right back to it. Play good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's down almost. Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. It is caught left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And all set now. 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's going to throw this one. He has the first over the They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. On first down, they'll run. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Ready.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, Shaq. Coconut, check out.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Does that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field? All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Another carry for him. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Air it out on 3rd. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Eagles ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Ready up.
Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 47-yard line.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They give it to him again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Digging deep in the playbook here. And here's his 3rd and 11. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running this one left. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends, and then they'll wake up tomorrow, and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champ.